An online platform is a digital space where people can connect, collaborate, and share information or resources. It can refer to websites, apps, or software that facilitate interactions between users or provide access to services, products, or content. Online platforms can take many forms, such as social media platforms, e-commerce websites, online marketplaces, educational platforms, and communication tools. They enable users to engage in various activities, such as sharing opinions, creating and consuming content, buying and selling goods or services, learning, or communicating with others. Online platforms have become an integral part of modern life, and they offer many benefits, such as convenience, efficiency, and access to a global network of people and resources. Here are the top 10 tips to keep in mind before investing in any online platform. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. So, let's start. Number 10. Assess your own risk tolerance. Consider your income, expenses, debt, and savings. A stable financial situation may allow for more risk-taking, while a precarious financial situation may require a more conservative approach. Your investment goals, such as long-term growth, income generation, or capital preservation, will influence your risk tolerance. Consider your time horizon for investment. A longer time horizon may allow for more risk-taking, while a shorter time horizon may require a more conservative approach. Diversifying your investment portfolio across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate, to reduce overall risk. Number 9. Look at the platform's growth potential. The size of the platform's user base is a key indicator of its growth potential. Consider the platform's user growth rate, as well as the demographics of its users. A platform operating in a rapidly growing market may have more growth potential. Consider the platform's revenue model and whether it has the potential to scale. A platform that generates revenue through ads or commissions may have more growth potential than one that relies solely on subscription fees. Strategic partnerships with other companies or organizations can help a platform expand its reach and increase its growth potential. Number 8. Consider the regulatory environment. Understand the regulatory framework that applies to the platform and how it affects its operations, such as data privacy, consumer protection, and financial regulation. Consider the platform's compliance with relevant laws and regulations. A platform that has a track record of compliance with regulatory requirements may be less risky than one that has a history of non-compliance. Regulatory risks can significantly impact the platform's operations and financial performance, and investors should carefully consider these risks before making any investment decisions. Number 7. Assess the platform's financials. Look at the platform's financials, including revenue, expenses, and profitability, to assess its financial health. Look at the platform's revenue growth rate over the past few years. Look at the platform's profitability and margins. Consider the platform's cost structure, including operating costs and marketing expenses, and whether it is able to generate a profit. Look at the platform's cash flow, including operating cash flow and free cash flow. Look at the platform's balance sheet, including its assets, liabilities, and equity. Consider whether the platform has a healthy balance sheet, with a manageable level of debt and a strong equity position. Platform's product roadmap, expansion plans, and competitive positioning to assess its growth potential. Number 6. Evaluate the platform's management team. Look at the experience and track record of the platform's senior management team. Consider whether they have experience in the industry and in managing similar businesses. Evaluate the leadership skills, platform's vision, and strategy of the management team. Look at their ability to inspire and motivate employees. Evaluate the management team's communication skills. Look for evidence that they are transparent and open with stakeholders, and that they provide regular updates on the platform's progress and challenges. Evaluate the platform's board of directors, and consider whether it has the expertise and experience to provide effective oversight and guidance to the management team. Number 5. Consider the platform's competition. Look at the size of the market and the potential for growth. Consider the size of the platform's addressable market, and whether there are other competitors operating in the same space. Look at the regulatory environment, technology requirements, and customer acquisition costs, and assess whether they are high enough to deter new competitors from entering the market. Evaluate the pricing strategy of the platform and its competitors. Evaluate the platform's customer base and assess whether it is growing or declining. Look at the demographics of the customer base and whether it is loyal to the platform or likely to switch to competitors. By assessing the competition, investors can gain insight into the potential of the platform and the challenges it may face in the market. Number 4. Check the platform's security measures. Look for evidence that the platform uses strong encryption to protect user data and transactions. Encryption is a method of encoding data to protect it from unauthorized access. Two-factor authentication requires users to provide two forms of authentication to access their accounts, such as a password and a one-time code sent to their mobile device. This can include systems to detect unusual user behavior or activity, or to identify potential cyber attacks. Consider whether the platform is compliant with relevant security and privacy regulations, such as the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR) in the EU or the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act (HIPAA) in the US. Number 3. Look at the platform's user base. Look at the size of the platform's user base and whether it is growing or declining. Evaluate the demographics of the platform's user base. Look at factors such as age, gender, income, and geographic location. Look at the level of engagement of the platform's user base. Consider factors such as the number of daily active users, the average session length, and the frequency of user activity. Look at user reviews of the platform on third-party review sites. Consider factors such as user satisfaction, user complaints, and user feedback on features and functionality. The user base of an online platform. Investors can gain insight into its potential for growth and sustainability. Number 2. Understand the business model. Look at how the platform generates revenue, whether it is through subscriptions, transaction fees, advertising, or other means. Consider the stability and scalability of the revenue streams and whether they can support the platform's growth. Look at the platform's operating expenses, including infrastructure costs, marketing expenses, and personnel costs. Evaluate the platform's value proposition. Look at how the platform adds value for its users and what sets it apart from competitors. Look at other platforms in the same market and assess their strengths and weaknesses. Consider whether the platform can compete effectively and differentiate itself from competitors. Assess the growth potential of the platform. Evaluate the potential for expansion into new markets or verticals. Look at potential regulatory risks, technological risks, and other challenges that could impact the platform's growth and profitability. Number 1. Research the platform thoroughly. Visit the platform's website and explore its features and functionality. Sign up for a free trial if available and use the platform as a user would. Read the company's annual reports, investor presentations, and other publicly available documents. These will provide insight into the platform's financial performance, growth strategy, and competitive landscape. Talk to current or former users of the platform to understand their experiences and feedback on the platform's features and functionality. Look at key financial metrics such as revenue growth rate, gross margin, and customer acquisition cost. Consider the regulatory environment for the platform and how it may impact the platform's growth and profitability. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.